Today's Monday, October 9th, and this morning, what is in focus are these defense names after the unfortunate events overseas. We see these defense names jumping in kind, and what we're seeing is call flows, big bullish activity in these stocks, obviously, as the geopolitical tensions ratchet up. So in this case, we saw a flow alert this morning, which tells us that there's an abnormal amount of call flow coming in. And you can see Lockheed Martin, which is on your screen here. It's up 8% on the day. It's a big jump. It hit our call wall, and then these call flows flattened out. So the purple line is what the options flows are in our hero system. So right now, the stock is digesting this 435 call wall. This is our level from Friday night, and we're trying to work through that level. Now, what we think is interesting is we also saw big flow alerts appear in other names like Raytheon. As you can see here, right on the open, there's that big kind of gap higher. And these moves are getting digested. They're very large moves. If we look at Raytheon as well, just huge pops in these stocks, which have been pretty weak over the last several days and months. But as you can see here, Lockheed Martin up 8%, General Dynamics, GD up somewhere around 5%. You get a similar thing here in Raytheon. So what we think is interesting to do, or we think is interesting to look at, is selling some upside calls or call spreads in these situations. Specifically, what we're looking at here is Lockheed Martin. This is the change in skew for November expiration from Friday, which is in pink, to today, which is in gray. And as you can see, these implied vols of Lockheed Martin right around the 435 level, 440 level. You can see these implied vols really jumped, right? They're up from roughly 20. This is fixed strike vol, roughly up from around 20 up to around 28. And so these calls have gotten very rich very quickly. And we think the rate of change or the speed of this upside movement should slow, which should help to bring in some of those implied volatilities. So this is not the same thing as saying, hey, let's short Lockheed Martin in this situation. Let's short the defense companies. But that pace of change, right, should slow down even if the stock continue to go up, and that could pull some of this implied volatility out. So for those reasons, we'd like considering to sell maybe November, December upside calls and a lot of these defense names. Whether you do that against stock or sell those call spreads, something to bet that pace of change will come down over the coming days, and hopefully the geopolitical tensions start to come down as well. So if you have any questions about this, please send us an email, info@spotgamma.com, or leave a comment in the comment section below.